And we are live. What is up, everyone? Welcome on in. Happy Monday. And yes, I'm back to this side of the screen. And yes, you're back to Ace Attorney. So yeah, we had a quick break last week from Ace Attorney. We went back to Mario, specifically Mario Maker 1. That was fun. I may do a couple more Mario Maker streams this month for April, but yeah, I'll be mixing them in probably in between Ace Attorney streams. So we might have one later this week or tomorrow. I'm not that. We'll see down the line. But yeah, we're into the last main case of Ace Attorney 6, Spirit of Justice. There is a DLC case, but I think it's what they call this. It's not in the main storyline of the game, if you get what I mean. It's a bonus case, but the last main case of the game, we're gonna continue it. I really have nothing to say. So, yeah, this is it. Episode 5, Turnabout Revolution. Yo, Coburn, what's up? Welcome on in. How are you doing? I just saw your DM, and yes, it's gonna be a it's gonna be an interesting second half of the anime. Take note of the take note of how the anime interprets some of the cases. There is one case you will be surprised that's actually better in the anime compared to so. I think you have a hint of what that is, but yeah. All right. Okay, Turnabout Revolution. Just watching some AE anime. Yep, I see. All right. Episode 5. Let's do this. Alright, hope everyone's doing well. Just let me know if audio's, doing its thing. But yeah, audio should be all good. Except maybe my nasal voice. I don't know. Here we go. Turnabout Revolution.
It's time for a revolution!
Wait, was that Rafa? Oh, it's an actress portraying Rafa.
Huh? Who's there?
It is I, the Plumed Punisher, warrior of...
Oh, it's Plumed, and I was mentioning Plum.
Good people of Khura'in, we can't allow things to go on like this.
The Defense Culpability Act has done nothing but produce countless victims of wrongful convictions. The time to act is now, for we, the Defiant Dragons, have obtained the ultimate weapon, the Founder's Orb. And to the Garenian regime, make no mistake about it, I will personally dethrone you. A dragon never yields, nor will he rest until his revolution is complete.
Alright, interesting. Alright, May 16th, 11 a.m., Riot Editing Agency. And this concludes our report on the recent television hijacking incident in Khura'in. But really, who could have anticipated such a surprising turn of events? Did you hear that, Polly? Someone hijacked the airways over there. It's like something out of a movie. Apollo? Yeah. Dirk, what are you up to this time? Wait a second. Do you know the TV hijacker or something, Apollo? You could say that, but it was a long time ago. And why do you know someone like that? I mean, they're calling him an insurgent. Yeah, about that. Hey now, is that any way to talk about the man who raised you? Huh? Wait, what is Dirk doing in the US? How did he actually... Why is he not in Khura'in? What the hell? Alright. Hey there, Apollo. Long time no see. How have you been, son? It's that guy that was on TV. Ha 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 ha. Guilty as charged. Surprised to see me, Apollo? I just beamed in from Khura'in, and boy, are my arms tired. This can't be happening. I must be dreaming, or hallucinating, or both. No, you're not, Apollo. It's that TV hijacker slash insurgent in the flesh. I'm so confused. Mr. Hijacker, sir, I have so many questions, I don't even know where to begin. But let's start with that bit about the man who raised you. Wait, don't tell me you haven't told anyone about me, son. It's okay to brag about it. Tell everyone your old man's me, the rebel Dirk. I mean, my face is all over TV these days. I'm practically a celebrity. Ha 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 ha. Trucy, why do you say we close up early today? What? Why? Oh, come on, son. No need for the cold shoulder. I know I'm going to regret this, but... What do you want, Dirk? Just show up here without warning after all this time. What gives? I came all this way to see you, son. Come, rejoice. Right. Why don't you tell me the real reason you're here? Well... Okay, so maybe there's a little something I need your help with. The fact is, I came here to see you. That's the honest truth. Yes, I think we've established that. Figures. Haven't seen him in 10 plus years and he's already asking for a favor. He really is a rebel in the purest sense. He just does whatever he pleases. Come on, Polly. I need details. Inquiring minds want to know. Okay, hold your horses. First, I've got a few questions of my own. What do we have for the court record? We only have the badge and... Alright. We have Trucy, we have Athena, we have Phoenix, we have Sadmadi, we have Dirk. Alright, so I think we've established in the past cases, or I think specifically in case 3, that Apollo was the foster kid of Dirk. And this guy, Nayuta, is Dirk's son. So Apollo and Nayuta, or Mr. Skittles guy, are, foster siblings. Is that even the term? Anyway, yep. They're brothers, so yeah. Alright, fine. Dirk. Pleased to meet you, little lady. My name is Dirk Sadmadi. I'm, well, a rebel by trade. A rebel? But on TV, they were calling you an insurgent. So which is it? Personally, I vote for a rebel with a cause. A real headache for anyone in your way. Trucy! Ha 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 ha! You got me there. I'm the head of a resistance group. The Defiant Dragons. We're like the good, the bad, and the ugly, but without the good part. In Khura'in, I'm like the boogeyman. A tall tale parents used to spook their kids straight. That's too bad. You seem like you'd be a fun, cool guy to hang out with. This little lady's a real catch, son. I'm talking bride material if you get my drift. She's... What? Oh, stop it. You're embarrassing me. Dad? Ha 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 ha. She's a plucky one, alright. Okay, if you know the lore from Apollo Justice and Dual Destinies, that would be a very awkward sentence. So I'm not gonna spoil it, but if you get that hint, you might know Apollo and Trucy's real relationship. Right. Someone pluck me out of my misery. Now, about that man who raised you business. What did Mr. Dirk mean when he said that he's the man who raised you, Apollo? The truth is, I grew up in the kingdom of Khura'in. Did, never mention that? Oh, so you grew up in Khura'in? Wait, are you saying you're not from around here, Polly? No, it's just I was raised in Khura'in when I was really little. Still, that's a shocker. It's like I hardly know anything about you. How come you never told me? Apollo, You really haven't said a word about your past, have you? What? That I was raised by a wanted criminal? It's like a bad joke. It does sound rather melodramatic. I doubt anyone would even believe you. So, you two haven't seen each other in a while, huh? You could say that. I'd wager it's been at least 10 years. Why is there a fork in midair there at the spaghetti? It's probably a magic prop. It's been there since the 4th game. Yep, it's a magic prop. Wow, that's really a long time. Yeah, well, I figured he'd forgotten about me. Not a chance. It's just, well, starting a revolution takes time, and keeping it going even more so. And being a wanted man, I couldn't just hop on a plane to come say hello. Well, you just did. You're wanted. There should have been a whole departure order against you. You thought it was something you'd see in AI art. You'd probably see it a lot now. Fast. Aniv, there's a story. Appreciate the story, okay? I get it, it's fine. Though truth be told, it's weird having Dirk suddenly show up acting all paternal. I'd even almost forgotten about Kurai. No, it's not true. I probably tried to forget about it on purpose. Now then, Mr. Dirk, what is it we can help you with? I need to get my hand on the Founder's Orb, the most secret treasure of Kurai. That's where you come in. Founder's Orb? Wait, but didn't you say you already have it in that broadcast of yours? Ha 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 ha. Don't go believing everything you see on TV, little lady. No one's seen hide nor hair of the Founder's Orb for some time. No way! So that was just a bluff? What are you going to do if you don't find it? I don't know. Guess that just means we have to find it, son. Because I can't really back down now, can I? Ha 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 ha. Ah, different year, same old Dirk. It's all coming back to me now. Hold on. I think I read something about this in the newspaper a while back. Something about you guys stealing a sacred treasure from a Tremble's treasure room. It was the first case. That's a load of crock. We didn't lay a finger on the orb. Really? Yes. Baseless allegations. All of it. Our enemy has really found a way to keep us on our toes. Ooh, so it's like a setup. That's the long and short of it. However, my compatriot has been hot on the orb's trail. And just the other day, his hard work finally paid off. We now know the Founder's Orb is in Kurain Village. What? Kurain Village? Yes, I hear there are spirit mediums there. They even have direct relations with Kurai. Well, there's only like an apostrophe difference between your two names. Spirit mediums, right. Some doctor of archaeology there supposedly has the orb. His name is Archie Buff. My defiant dragon compatriot has already made contact. Apparently, someone asked the doctor to study the orb. So whoever asked him to do that is the real thief? Most likely. And you think this guy will just hand the orb over to you? My compatriot Dad says Dr. Buff has already promised to do so. It seems he knew it had been stolen and wanted to do the right thing. Dad, I remember running around with him when I was a kid. So he's here too, huh? Apollo, I want you to be present as my lawyer when I take possession of the orb. Would you do that for me? I think I'm obligated to say fine, but I just want to see what happened if I says... Nope. I haven't seen you in years and you waltz in here asking for a favor? You have a lot of nerve, you know. Of course, Trucy says yes. Of course we'll help, right, Apollo? Wait, Trucy? Oh, come on. It's not like you have any work anyway. Besides, we're talking about rebels and legendary treasure here. It'll be fun. Why is she always into the things I'm not? Fine, but I'll charge my standard fee. Now tell me about the Founder's Orb. If I remember correctly, the Founder is always depicted as a faceless spirit medium. What do you mean, faceless? Images of the Founder, the Holy Mother of Khura'in, never show her face. To depict it is to commit the greatest taboo in Khura'inism. The greatest taboo, huh? Wonder why. I mean, what could she have looked like to make them hide her face like that? As for the Founder's Orb, it was discovered during an excavation 8 years ago. It has an interesting legend that goes along with it. It's said that there's a riddle to the orb and that any who can solve it will receive immense spiritual power from the Founder herself. Sounds like one big fairy tale to me. In any case, it's just what us Divine Dragons need to get our revolution started. With it, we can gain the spiritual power and thus the legal authority to rule Khura'in. Wait, suppose I believe this legend, then anyone could become king or queen? And that's why you think it'll help you overthrow the Garan regime? Only the rulers of Khura'in have ever laid eyes on the Orb of Apollo. A legendary treasure that bestows immense spiritual power. Doesn't that sound like something you'd want to see with your own 2 eyes? That does sound just a tiny bit intriguing. Founder's Orb added to the court record. It's a big silhouette with a question mark. National treasure of the Kingdom of Khura'in, none but those in the royal family have laid eyes on. That should just about cover everything. Any other questions? Not right now. I almost forgot. I brought you a present. Eat up, son. Oh, sushi. Nice. Sushi? I figure you probably couldn't afford 3 square meals a day, so... Yay! I was just thinking about it was time for lunch. You dig in too, little lady. After all, we're practically family, right? Ha 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 ha. Thanks, Dad. Ooh, that tuna looks good. Chomp. Nom nom nom. This salmon sushi's got my name on it. Aren't you hungry, son? This is some of the best sushi you'll ever have. I'm good. Oh, well. Okay, then. Actually, I have one more present for you. Here. What's this? Picture of your father. It's been 23 years since he passed away. Huh? This is my father? His name was Jove Justice. Jove. I haven't talked to you about your real father in some time, but as you know, he was a musician, a wandering minstrel, if you will, and a talented one at that. Why? Why are you giving this to me now? I thought it was sad you didn't know what your old man looked like. I searched high and low to find that one picture. What's wrong, Apollo? Don't you want it? I don't know. I mean, it's not like I ever met the guy. Well, I went through all the trouble finding it, so go on. Take it. And don't ever let it go. You hear? Photo of my father added to the court record. Picture of my biological father, Jove Justice, who died in Khura'in. Okay, that is interesting information. He died in Khura'in. Right. Well, now that our bellies are full, what do you say we hit the road? 1 second. Hey, Trucy. Any idea where Athena is? She left early this morning to pick up Daddy from the airport. Oh, I almost forgot. Mr. Wright is coming back today. Yeah, but I wonder why he cut his trip short like that. Anyway, shouldn't they have been back by now? Knowing Athena, she probably got lost. Well, there's no point sitting around here waiting. Let's get going. I can't wait to see that super mysterious treasure. To Khura'in village then. The Founder's Orb awaits. Oh, so we get to see Kurain Village after all this time. What's that? It's my attorney's badge. I can relate. I used to want to show mine off too. But don't ever show it to anyone in Kurain. They'll run you right out of town the moment they find you're a lawyer. Wonder how it went for Mr. Right. Knowing him, he probably flashed his left and right. Founder's Orb. They say the Holy Mother will return when the riddle of the orb is solved. And she will bestow great spiritual power upon whoever accomplishes that feat. I wonder if I could channel spirits if I had such power. Brings back memories. He was a fine young man, so cheerful and fun to be around. His big, booming singing voice would captivate everyone in the tavern. But looks-wise, he was a grown-up version of you. That still doesn't give me a sense of what my real father was like. Alright. Okay, I wonder what Kurain Village will look like this time now. It's the same! It looks the same. Except there are animated birds now. So this is Kurain, the mystical... It still has the Kurain Village music. Right, so this is Kurain, the mystic village of spirit channeling. And where ancient traditions come alive. Looks like a really peaceful place. Ah, I love the air here. Nothing beats the mountains, huh, Apollo? Come to think of it. We used to live way up in the mountains too, just like this. Sure brings back memories. Those were the days, the three of us living happily in peace. I still can't wrap my mind around it all, you know. That Mr. Dirk is not only Polly's daddy, but Prosecutor Sadmadi's as well. And the way you two talked about it like it was nothing the whole bus ride here. Yes, it is a lot to take in. So tell me, Mr. Dirk, what was Apollo like as a kid? Oh, he was full of piss and vinegar, he was. A real rascal. He and Ayuta used to run around in the open fields naked as jaybirds. I even got pictures of him posing in his birthday suit. Whoa, Dirk. No way! Prosecutor Sadmadi used to be like that too? Piss and vinegar. The two of them would end up with leeches on their butts and cry like babies. Dirk! Don't you think you've said enough? Aw, you're no fun. Yeah, I wanted to hear more about the misadventures of Polly. Hey, what are you people doing here? Emma! Emma? You know this lady, son? Yeah, this is Emma Sky. She's a detective. Technically speaking, I'm a forensics expert, but I'll let it slide. Sorry, just give me a sec. Share stream. Yeah, sorry. I just needed to check something out. Alright, technically speaking, I'm a forensics expert, but I'll let it slide. Anyway, I can't say I'm surprised to see you here. You always seem to pop up whenever there's trouble afoot. Still, what are the odds of running into you here in the boonies? By trouble, you mean you're investigating a case? Does it look like I'm here to sightsee? Wait, don't tell me. You're not here to see Dr. Buff, are you? Huh? How do you know that? We're actually on our way to meet with him right now. Figures. Well, follow me. I'll show you the way. Really? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, son. Just follow the nice lady. Any ideas? Mass transit and electronic communications. This country's infrastructure is really advanced compared to Kurain. Why don't you see the sights once you have the orb? Well, I guess you could use a break. How about you show me around? Oh, I'll probably be busy with Rick, so, I see. What are you talking about, Polly? Your only work right now is cleaning the office. The Founder's Orb should be with the doctor right now. What do you say we go take a gander? What if he doesn't have it? What if he came all the way from Kurain for nothing? I'll cross that bitch if and when I come to it. Besides, even if I leave empty-handed, at least I got to see you, son. Oh, haha. Thanks? No, I really mean it. Alright. Okay, let's just look around. Big rock. There's a big boulder towering into the sky over there. According to the sign, it's called the Kurain Boulder. It also says that the spirit dwells within it. A rock with a spirit in it? It's called animism, the belief that spirits dwell within inanimate objects. They've probably enshrined this boulder as a sacred object. Their tradition of worshipping such objects is similar to our tradition in Kurain. Interesting. Who knew there could make sense every once in a while? Phone booth and a bus stop made of wood. They both look really old. Hardly see phone booths in the city anymore. Follow. What's this glass box for? I guess you hardly see them in Kurain too. A thatched roof. First time I've ever seen one in real life. It looks just like the traditional thatched roofs they use in Japan. All we need now are some samurai with top knots, a few ninjas, and a cuddly mascot. When was the last time you were in Japan? Yes, Japaniformia. Seeing those mountains really takes me back. I remember when we used to live high in the mountains to escape from the government. So, you don't live there anymore? Nope. I needed a more convenient place to lead the revolution. That old mountain hut is still there. Man, I miss that hut. What? Are you getting homesick, Apollo?
4 months.
Yo, Anulel. Holy crap, thank you for the 4-month resub. Really do appreciate it. Enjoy the emotes, the memotes, and the ad-free viewing. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. No, I'm fine. Besides, I've got a lot on my plate here. Is that it? Guess let's move to Doctor's Study. There are ads. Alright, May 16th, Kurain Village, Doctor's Study. So, this is Dr. Buff's study. Wow, look at all those books! The shelves go from floor to ceiling. It's like a library in here. Yes, and lots of artifacts too. A true archaeologist's paradise. Look, son, there are so many relics. They're spilling onto the floor. What a delightfully amusing room. All I see is a mess. And what's with that white out? Oh my god, don't tell me there's a murder. Emma, Where's the doctor? Well, the thing is, he died last night. Of course, we're in another murder case. What else is new? Wait, what? It seems an avalanche of books knocked him off his bookshelf ladder. We're labeling it an accidental death. What? Please tell me you're joking. As if I'd come all the way out here for a few laughs, Apollo. Yeah, I guess not. A scholar killed by his own books? Oh man, what do we do now? I mean, how can he transfer ownership of the orb to you if he's dead? Yes, that is a problem. Emma, can you please tell us exactly what happened? What do you think you're doing? You can't just poke around without my permission. Guess I should ask her what's going on first. Fine, the doctor's dead. So, the doctor died in an accident? I received a call this morning saying Dr. Buffett had been found dead under a pile of books. This morning? Talk about bad timing. You mentioned that he had fallen off a ladder. Right. Do you believe he fell from the top of that big ladder there? Apparently, he triggered an avalanche of books while fumbling to reach one. And that sent him headlong onto a fatal fall on the hard floor. How sad, killed by his own books. But at least he was doing something he loved. Or a scholar. I suppose it's kind of like a soldier being killed in the line of duty. You could say he died an honorable death. Emma, who was the first one to discover the body? About that, whoever it was, it seems they wanted to remain anonymous. What? It happens now and then. Some people would rather not get involved with the police. I can relate to that. Yeah, being a wanted man and all. What now, Dirk? A dead man can't exactly hand over the orb. We'll just have to find it. It must be around here somewhere. Just to fill you in, Emma, we're actually here to get something. Pops here had an agreement with the doctor. The doctor was supposed to hand over a sacred relic known as the Founder's Orb. Pops? Oh, I see. That could be a problem, considering he's dead. You have a plan B? I have an agreement in writing. My compatriot Dats should have it. Well, there shouldn't be any problems then. So, who is this gentleman you're escorting? Oh, right. I haven't introduced you yet. This is Dirk. He's from the Kingdom of Khura'in. All the way from Khura'in, huh? So, what do you do there? I used to practice law, but I'm taking a break from all that. I'm focused now on making Khura'in a better place I'm focused now on making Khura'in a better place through volunteer work. Volunteer work, huh? How interesting. Well, it's not technically a lie. So, how do you two know each other? Oh, he's sort of my foster father. Come again? Yeah, and he's Prosecutor Sadmadi's real father too. What? You mean you and Prosecutor Sadmadi? I'm so sorry. It seems you've had quite a life. Guess she's put a few things together. Actually, Dirk, you look kind of familiar. Have we met before? Not that I recall. Great, she must have seen that news report on TV. It'll really complicate things if she figures out she's wanted man. There are lots of guys who look like him. Sure you're not mistaking her for someone else. Are there, really? I mean, a middle-aged man with long hair and an eye patch, you don't see that every day. Well, I'm sure you're just imagining things. So what does that sacred relic you're searching for look like? I mean, there's lots of stuff in here that's old and relic-y. Indeed. Unfortunately, I have no idea what it actually looks like. So then, how are we supposed to find it? That I do not know either. We'll just have to go through each candidate one by one. Great plan of attack there, Dirk. Well, Emma, do you mind if we give this room a once-over? I guess not. But in exchange, you're going to help me with my investigation. Sure, can't hurt. Ooh, I can't wait to get started. It'll be like hunting for buried treasure. Alright, okay, so this is Archie Buff, archaeologist in Khura'in Village. He was asked by someone to study Founder's Orb, age 64. That's our ball. Member of the Defiant Dragons and Dirk's right-hand man. He's always been one to laugh at just about anything. This guy. Alright, scientifically speaking, ancient relics are highly fascinating. Why is that? Because of all the tests I can run, CT scans, electronic microscopy, chemical analysis, the list goes on and on. If you ever do find one, you'd better bring it to me straight away. Can I count on getting it back intact? We'll see. Scientific advances don't come without sacrifices, you know. I know someone who won't be seeing the orb anytime soon. Your attorney's badge, huh? What? That normally gets a better reaction from you. I'm tired of collecting your fingerprints. It's kind of lost its luster. Yeah, but who knows? There could be other people's prints on it. Ooh, that's true. Hand it over, buddy. Ah. The only prints I found were yours. Ugh, it's all dusty now. Okay, this is the, yeah, this is not significant dialogue. Alright. Guess it's time to examine. Let's check. Oh, hello, Amy Face statue. Ah, my god, it's here! Oh my god, this and like the oh, the Easter eggs. All right. Let's get to that later. Oh my god, it's like Easter eggs from the first games. There are a few pairs of shoes here. I guess there must be an entrance to this on this floor too. Yeah, there's a back door over that way, but it's usually locked from what I can tell. Visitor's entrance is up that spiral staircase. That's the way we came in. It's a two-tone raincoat. It's still a bit damp. I think someone might have worn it recently. The doctor fell from the top of that ladder. Or is it a step ladder? From that height, a fall into a hard surface would probably kill anyone. I don't know why anyone would want to climb that high in the first place. Guess you could say he climbed it all the way to heaven. That's a bad joke. Ah, password. This PC is password protected. Crucy, do you think your magic can do something about this? I don't think it can override a password. Now, a locked desk, that I could get into. Like yours back at the office, Polly. Yikes. I better watch what I put in there. What? You put weird stuff in your desk? Stuff you don't want anyone to see? Jeez, are you a mind reader too? No, but unlocking your thoughts is a cinch. There's a pair of glasses on this little pyramid here. They belong to the doctor. Scientifically speaking, they appear to be your ordinary run-of-the-mill glasses. I guess they don't pique your interest, scientifically speaking. Ascaline. There are animal drawings on the floor. They look like those famous geoglyph things. They remind me of the chalk outlines detectives draw around bodies. And the doctors has just joined them. Now that's what I call dedication to one's field. I don't think it was on purpose. Yeah. So, this is where Dr. Buff died. Poor man, he fell right on his head and probably died almost instantly. This actually looks like a murder. If I'm... I see some blood on the book there, but what's that dark stain? It appears to be coffee. It's still damp, so it must have gotten on there recently. Perhaps even last night. Is Godot here? Yo, Entra in YouTube, what is up? Welcome on in. That's a mighty big window he's next to, big enough for someone to see inside. Exactly. That's how the local resident who reported his death found him to begin with. The doctor's body was visible from outside the window, and a passerby called in earlier this morning to report what they'd found. So you mean this case is still only a few hours old? That explains why your investigation is just getting underway. You shouldn't be here though, you're at work. Well, hi. Just make sure you're not caught. Alright, study photo. Study diagram. Okay, a diagram of the doctor's study. Note the bookcase, large window, and second floor area. Interesting. Is this a bird? Looks like an airplane to me. No, there couldn't have been any planes back when this was made. Yes, but it has wings and both horizontal and vertical stabilizers. That makes it an airplane. No, it's definitely a bird. Open your eyes, son. As a lawyer, your job is to see the true nature of things. I still say it's a bird. What a huge window. I bet you could see the entire study from the outside. How could he concentrate in here? I'd feel so exposed. Well, he does have a bookshelf positioned for some privacy around his desk. There's some sort of machinery inside this clay figure. Whoa, it's moving. Oh my god, it is. Exterminate, exterminate, destroy all targets. Exter. Do I even know what to know? Do I even want to know what this thing is for? Is that a Niv? Okay, let's go to the Easter eggs. Oh my god. AFA statue. AFA urn. Scroll. Coffee. Is this Nessie? Is this the suitcase from Investigations? What a huge wall relief. It seems to depict the spirit channeling. Hey, this spirit medium looks like the Holy Mother of Kurai. Yeah, her face was left blank, but the rest is clearly detailed and well crafted. Did you know some researchers claim that the Holy Mother had 3 eyes? And that her third eye was able to divine the truth, just like the gods above her. It's said to be on her forehead. Like you said, you shouldn't believe everything you hear. It's a golden statue. Looks pretty old too. I imagine it has great archaeological value. Maybe true great for a private researcher of Dr. Buff's caliber. Wonder how he got his hands on something like this. Well, he is in Khura'in Village. The urn. Amy. Why is someone's name written on here? Maybe it's so if it ever got lost, someone could return it to its owner. You know, like how school kids put their names on things. Yeah, but this is just an urn, and the name is written so big. Well, I wrote my name on my magic panties. It says WRIGHT in super big letters. The less said about this, the better. That's one big suitcase. It's locked. Is it the doctor's? No, someone left it here last night. So the doctor might have had a visitor, but how can you tell? Fingerprints. That sticker there, you only see those on airport luggage, which means its owner is likely from overseas. Well, what's the airport code? Is there any way to figure out who it belongs to? Not unless we can open it to see what's inside. Guess not. Ah! That's because you're not me. I'm a Sky, forensic expert extraordinaire. Try as you might, you won't find the word impossible in my forensics handbook. Is she okay, son? It's like she became an entirely different person. Oh, that's just what happens when her forensic switch gets flipped. With this, identifying the suitcase's owner will be as easy as pie. Is that fingerprint powder? That's right, and there's no better time than the present to use it. Here we go! .14. You remember how to do this, right? Apply the powder to where I think there's some prints might be and blow any excess off. Exactly. Well, have at it. Now where would I expect to find prints on a suitcase? Obviously on the handles, right? Nothing there. Okay, there we go. Excuse me. There's some fingerprints here, so... God, where else do you have to, like, tap? Could also be here, right? There's no zoom out. What do you mean doesn't look like there are any prints here? There are prints there, what the hell? Oh my god. Where else could there be fingerprints on the luggage? It's obviously here, right? It's obviously on the handle, right? Unless...
Coburn64 backseats with. For those that are watching along on YouTube, if you haven't already subbed to Psycho103, why not do so? Be the first to watch his awesome content and live streams. Just click that big subscribe button and the bell to begin. Don't delay, sub today.
Yo, Coburn, thank you for that. Oh my god, where else can I dust? It's obviously here, right? Looks like Dash is busy. No worries. Come on. I mean, shoot. Doesn't look like there aren't any prints. What the hell are these? Okay, reset camera. These are the only places that could have like prints, right? Yeah, I know. Alright, so there are prints on the handle, obviously. But when I go to analyze mode, I'm like, hey, look at the handle. Doesn't look like there are prints here. Oh my god, you are so blind. Okay, this one isn't clear enough for a match. Where else could someone leave prints behind? How might someone handle a suitcase? Start by considering what you do with it. Well, besides being wheeled or carried, they can be opened and closed. So I should look for prints that would be left at those times. Okay, wait. So there must be here, right? Okay. This is where you open the suitcase, right? Oh my god, there we go. Oh my god, do you like need to be super... Hey Emma, I've got pretty clear print here. Okay, let me know who you think it could belong to. Who would it be? It would have to be someone who would have paid Dr. Buff a visit. It's Dats. Boy. Obviously. Match found. We have a match. That's. Come to think of it, he did stop by to see the doctor, didn't he? To include the orb transfer agreement. So he's the one who forgot the suitcase here. Where do you suppose he is now? Haven't heard from him in a while, and he's not answering his phone. Wait. You don't think he left his phone inside his suitcase, do you? I wouldn't put it past that knucklehead. Actually, I think we may have run into him earlier. Really? A suspicion man has been reported in the area, but when one of my officers approached to question him, he took off like a shot. What? Sorry about that. Horaini's people aren't all like him, I swear. Well, he's probably still in the village somewhere. Maybe you know something about the orb. Wait, I want to examine more. Easter eggs. Easter eggs everywhere. It's a spiral staircase. And it's connected to the hallway up there. Why they have to place the second floor so high up? Wait, you're not afraid of heights, are you? Oh, well... Oh, Polly's hilarious around high places. He gets all wobbly, like a baby deer taking its first steps. And his face turns as green as a watermelon. It's not nice to make fun of people's phobias, you know? Come to think of it, the visitor's entrance is on the second floor. What an odd layout for a house. Maybe it's sunken, that's why it's on the second floor. Coffee maker and a bunch of coffee cups. He must have taken his coffee breaks here. Oh, there's a filter with old coffee grounds in there. Guess I'd better clean this up. What are you doing there, son? What am I doing cleaning this office? Don't tell me they have you on coffee duty back at your office. No, it's just... if I don't keep the place clean, no one will. That's it for Nessie. Okay, the scroll with gravy. There's a brown stain on the scroll. Why does it smell like gravy? Why would there be a gravy stain on it? Who knows, but it looks like it's meant to be there. Maybe the artist was trying to inspire a gravy new trend. Food splatter art. That pun wounded me gravily, Dirk. Anything else? That's it. That's it. But yeah, it's good to see like this Amy face statue with the urn and the scroll. I I wonder if the game is being self-aware. Also, how they upgraded their computers. Now they have modern ones. Yes, they do. No more CRT monitors. Okay, what do we have here? So this is the alleged death scene. And this is the study diagram. Alright. Okay, wait. Where do I go then? It looks like I need to trigger something here. Maybe it was Dr. Buff's wish to die under a pile of his beloved books. I know I could die happily under a big pile of forensic equipment. Well, I'll pass on dying under a big pile of evidence from my past cases. It's all murder weapons and photos of dead bodies. And autopsy reports. So what? Are you saying you don't love your job? Being buried in the tools of one's trade is hardly a valid way to assess dedication, Emma. You sure like... Ah, okay, this is like... Okay, where else do I go? Is there anything I missed here? So... It's all that's done. This is done. This is done. This is done. These are done. Oh, okay. Manuscript. Look, it's one of the doctor's notebooks. Maybe there's something about the orb in there. Okay. It's a photo of the treasure box, the one from Temple's treasure room. Tama motif from Kurain founding period. When Dragon and Tiger battled, Founder offers divine protection. When the butterfly embraces the Mitama, the favor of the orb is bestowed. Okay, this is what we've cracked during case 1. These must be his research notes on the Founder's orb. What's that on the right page? It looks like a poem or something. Let's see. Oh, it's the song that's performed during the Dance of Devotion. It's been sung during Kuraini's rites of offering since ancient times. Oh, I think I've heard of that. There's also a legend associated with the song. Some say the solution to the orb's riddle is contained therein. It's in a song everyone in Kurain knows, not much of a way to keep it secret. It's called Hiding Secrets in Plain Sight, Polly. Us magicians know all about that. Huh? That's strange. What is? Dr. Buff's notes contain the second half of the song. Only the first half is sung during the Dance of Devotion. Most people haven't even heard the second half. Oh, I think you're right. Only thy offer thy prayers as fervent as fire, only then shall the Holy Mother return. Descending upon us all in her glory, the Founder bestows the greatest power. Second half? As in the part that begins, offer thy prayers? I'm impressed. That's some thorough research she was conducting. Research notes added to the court record. Alright, that was the trigger. It seems the orb isn't here. That means Dats might be our only lead at this point. Detective Sky said he might still be here in the village. We should try to find him. Okay. Okay, here we go. May 16th, Kurain Village. Good day to you, citizens of Kurain Village. My name is Paul Atterson, and I want your vote. Wow, that's really loud. Look, something's coming this way. Excuse me. Paul Atterson, savior of Kurain, has come to you. Ah, it's you people. Apollo? What's that strange conveyance coming this way? right, left. Halt. Vote Paul Atherton. It's one of those, what do you call them, spalaquins? So, you finally left Dr. Buff's house. What were you doing there? What a bunch of shady-looking characters. And you aren't... Okay, wait. If he's running for Kurain, why is he a guy? Wasn't it like established in the first 3 games that it's a matriarchal society? So I take it you knew the doctor? What a foolish question. I have memorized the names and faces of the entire electorate here in Kurain. After all, I am the man who's destined to be king of this fine nation someday. Who are you? And what do you mean, king? Ignorant fools. I am the Paul Atherton. I am a soon-to-be eminent politician. A man whose name will go down in history. You should be ashamed that you've never heard of me before. Is he really that famous of a politician, Apollo? Not that I know of. I'm running for a seat on the local council right now. I guess even Jerk Q Public has to start somewhere. But my election is a sure thing, I'm told. After all, my grandfather was a famous politician with untold influence. In short, I'm the chosen one, the golden boy, the powerhouse of politics. And rider of his grandfather's coattails. Are you blinded by my majesty? Go ahead, bask in the resplendent glory that is me, the chosen one. Sure. A pleasant day to you, good people of Kurain. I am Paul Atherton. It's time to reclaim the glory of Kurain together. A convenience store in every corner, a karaoke bar in every home. A vote for Paul Atherton is a vote for a happier, hoppier Kurain village. Please, no karaoke bars. Please, no. Turn off that infernal racket, you fool! You're a stain on your grandfather's good name. Thank you, good sir. Your support is appreciated as always. Sounds a lot like empty promises. Basically. I guess he's one of those people who only hears what they want to hear. In other words, he's a model politician. Now where was I? Oh, right. You were in the doctor's house. Just what in the world were you doing in there? Is this what you ride around in when you're campaigning? That's right. It's perfect for the narrow roads and steep hills here in this village. It has a top speed of 5 miles per hour, but it suffers from serious reliability issues. Namely, this imbeciles tire out too quickly. We'll try harder next time, sir. Poor guys, they're exhausted and covered in sweat. The Atherton family has been in politics for generations, even back in the old country. Really? My grandfather, Abe Atherton, was a prominent member of Congress. And he was born right here in Kurain. There isn't a person here who hasn't heard of him. Well, we haven't, and we've had stories from Kurain in the first 3 games. That's bad retconning. All I asked about was his palanquin. You must have heard of the Athertons. I'm even reviving our old country campaigning style. Oh, politics aren't really my thing. Trucy? I don't recall ever reading about them at school. Young people today. You people really need to pay more attention to politics. So, what business do you people have at Dr. Buff's house? Just going to transfer ownership of the Founder's Orb to us. It's a sacred relic from the Kingdom of Kurai. The Founder's Orb? So you tried to get your hands on it, did you? Wait, what do you know about the orb? I know that it's mine, that's what. How do you figure that? Because I know it's not the Founder's Orb. Its real name is the Crystal of Amy Faye. Yo, Tilted, what's up? Thank you for the lurk. Hope you're doing well. The Crystal of Amy Faye? Oh, we have more Faye family lore here. That's right. It's been passed down for generations in the Atishan family. Until it was stolen, that is. But just when I had zeroed it on the culprit, the doctor hid it away and then kicked the bucket. So you're saying Dr. Buff stole your family heirloom? That's not what Dirk said. Strange. But I've been told that the doctor himself said that he had the Founder's Orb. It's all that weird foreigner's doing. He's filled the doctor's head with nonsense. Nonsense like the Crystal of Amy Faye being the Founder's Orb. Weird foreigner? Could he mean... Is this the foreigner you're talking about? Must have been Dance.
Take that!
Yes, that's him. I thought so. Now we really have to find Dance. Do you know where this man is now? I imagine he's at the detention center by now. I called the authorities after I found him hiding in my dog's doghouse. What? That buffoon. Well, at least we know where he is now. Let's head over to the detention center and see what he knows about the Founder's Orb. So, you're really after R, my crystal. No, we're looking for the Founder's Orb, and we have an agreement to prove it. Well, just so you know, you're not going to lay a finger in it. It's mine. And I intend to give it to my benefactor. Your benefactor? My benefactor is ready to support my rise to the pinnacle of the political world. They have immense influence here, you see, and I intend to harness that influence. So you're just going to give your family heirloom away to this person. That's right, it's a purely political decision. And in exchange, your patron will get the people of Khura'in to vote for you? Eminent politicians are skilled at leveraging all of their connections. AKA vote buying. Isn't it illegal to buy votes? Yeah, that's what I said. Well, good luck with that, I guess. You just wait. Paul Atishan will reign supreme someday. Okay, detention center. May 16, detention center, visitors room. Hey. Yipes! What's he doing under the desk? Foul cogs of the corrupt regime. I have nothing to say to you. It's me, Dirk. Oh. Dirk, you're a sight for sore eyes. I knew you'd come save me. Well, this is another fine mess you've gotten yourself into. Ha 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 ha. My bad, my bad. At least the grub here's pretty good compared to that prison back home. You get 3 squares plus a place to sleep. Why don't you join me, Dirk? No thanks. They just sent me back to Khura'in where I face immediate execution. Yeah, I guess that wouldn't be such a good idea. Looks like he's still the same too. Long time no see, that's... Huh? Hey, you look kinda familiar. Apollo! Is it really you, my boy? Oh god, I'm sorry. A to the J, all grown up and whatnot. How have you been? Fine, and you danced. You look good, besides the incarceration and all. Those horns, AJ. Horns? They've grown up with you, just like a stag's antlers. I can't take it. You really haven't changed a bit. Anyway, there's something we need to talk to you about. Sure, pull up a chair. I've got all the time in the world. Slammer's like my second home. It's really not so bad once you get used to it. He's rather laid back for someone in police custody. Right, about the orb. That's what was the doctor was what the doctor had really the Founder's Orb? Absolutely, positively. The doc was sure of it. Really, because someone from the village is calling it the Crystal of Amy Faye. He also claims you were filling the doctor's head with lies. That ain't true. The doc said he was sure it was the real deal. All his fancy research confirmed it was the Founder's Orb. So then, Paul Atishan character was lying? Imagine that, a politician who lies. I bet he wants the orb all to himself. I wonder who's telling the truth. Well, take a look at this. It proves the doc believed he had the Founder's Orb. Let me see that. Orb transfer agreement. I agreed to hand over the Founder's Orb to the Defiant Dragons if I will come to Dr. Archibald. I will come to no harm. Signed, Dr. Archie Buff. See? I got it all down in writing. But that's... Why does it say, if I will come to no harm at the end? Sounds like he was scared of you. Nats, did you threaten the doctor in any way? No, you got it all wrong. It was the doc's friend. He told the old man us rebels were dangerous. It's his fault that the doc thought I might hurt him. Sounds like the work of that politician. He's really made a mess of things. Our transfer agreement added to the court record. What have you done now, Dats? Nothing. I'm innocent, I tell you. It all started when this dog-faced cop tried to question me. He looked so funny, I started laughing at him. That's when they came after me. But it was hilarious, I tell you. I mean, a human police dog? How funny is that? Right. So what happened after that? They got me hiding in a doghouse. Dang Pooch ratted me out. I guess that's what I get for laughing at one of his doggy comrades. Sounds like the dogs got the last laugh. That's... Weren't you cleared of those jailbreak charges? Your capture by Lady Kira deemed unlawful. Yeah, but... The cops here don't seem to like me anyway. What are the charges this time? Unauthorized entry or something like that. They think I'm an illegal alien. And I can prove otherwise, because I lost my passport. Wow. Never ever lose your passport. Is there any way they'd let you go? Not without my passport. If only I had it. Sure, AJ, you gotta find my passport. Alright, we'll find it. One more thing to add to our to-do list. Now, where might Dad's passport be? Alright, it's probably in his luggage. Oh, about the orb's whereabouts. Maybe the doc's kid knows something. Doctor has a kid? Yeah, bit of a shut-in though. The poor thing's own bedroom has become like a self-imposed prison. A shut-in? Sounds like it'll be a challenge just to get a conversation going. Time for your questioning. Follow me. Must be lunchtime. Today's fried chicken, if I'm not mistaken. You'll get your lunch if you behave yourself. Work. AJ, I'll see you guys around. Our only lead now is Dr. Buff's kid. But luring a shut-in out is not going to be easy. I know. Okay, I guess we'll go back to Korean Village. I wonder if any of the other Korean characters are here. I wonder if Pearls is here. Okay, here we go. Korean Village, Doctor's Study. Oh, it's you again. Oh, it's Emma. Looking for Mr. Wright? He was just here a second ago. He was? What is Daddy doing here? Good question. He said he was looking for something. Did he say anything else? Let me think. Something about how his ride never showed up at the airport. Yes, that was it. I guess Athena really did get lost. But what's Daddy doing all the way out here in the first place? He can't be looking for us since no one told him we'd be here. Well, if you're here to take another look around, be my guest. I have other work to do, so if you'll excuse me... Of course. Thanks, Emma. First and foremost, we'd better find Dad's passport. We should also have a word with Dr. Buff's child. Hey, is it just me, or is there something new in here? Oh, you mean that thing? Yeah, we should take a closer look at it. Let's not forget about Dad's passport. It should be around here somewhere. Okay, it must be this drone, but... Let's check out this luggage again. That's a suitcase. Maybe his passport isn't there. It's no good. It's locked tight. We should have asked him for the key. Oh, so do you... Okay, let's check out this drone. What's this? A model helicopter? Don't you know anything, Apollo? It's a drone. They're all the rage right now. I bet it belongs to the doctor's kid. We need to ask them about the orb's whereabouts. Yeah, but luring out a shut-in isn't going to be easy. What are we going to do about Dad's passport? It's probably right there inside his suitcase, but we can't get it open. Why don't I take it over to Dad so he can unlock it? That way, you guys can continue looking for the orb. Good thinking, Lucy. Okay, here we go. Huh? What the? Huh? This thing weighs a ton. Let me try. Jeez, how can a suitcase be so heavy? Is it filled with bricks or something? Okay, you've probably overused your luggage allowance, so wow. Knowing that, he probably packed his dumbbells in there. It's certainly much too heavy to lug all the way to the detention center. Here, let me take a crack at that lock. What? Are you going to pick it? It must be a number combination. There you go. That was fast. Ha ha ha. A lock like that is child's play to me. Especially after all the wrongly imprisoned compatriots I've busted out over the years. You've sure seen a lot of action for an ex-lawyer. And here we go. That's his passport. I'll take it over to him. Thanks, Trucy. No problem. Now you guys enjoy some quality father-son treasure hunting time, okay? See you later. There she goes. I wish she wouldn't make such a big deal out of her little family situation. Father-son time, eh? Been ages since we've had a father-son talk, huh, son? Yeah, well, over a decade. Ooh, got one of these. Yo, tell Ted. Holy crap, thank you for the 10 stream streak. Really appreciate it. How are you doing, by the way? Welcome on in. So, Apollo, how you've been? Oh, fine. I'm fine, I guess. Is that so? Fine, you say. Well, fine is fine by me. Good to hear. Okay. This is really awkward. Awkward. So, what do we talk about now? Get down. Hit the dirt, son! Huh? What the? Oh my god, what the hell? Why do you have, like, a machine gun there? Oof. Why does that drone have a machine gun? Speak to me, son. Say something. That's smart. Maggots, what do you think you're doing invading Buff's airspace? It'll be a scorching day in Siberia before you get past me, ya yellow-bellied yahoos. Whoa. It can talk? What kind of drone is this anyway? Drone nothing. That's Sergeant Buff to you, soldier. You got that, you lowly grunts. Ow. What the who now? Buff. Sounds like the doctor's son is behind the controls. He's controlling this thing? Apollo, let's play along for now. At least until we can get the information we need out of him. Got it. Sergeant Buff? Sergeant Buff, sir. You forgot to say sir. Ain't you never seen a war movie before? Oh, right. Let me try that again. Sergeant Buff, sir. Better. Much better. Now, state your name, unit, and rank, soldier. Oh, I'm Apollo Justice. I serve at the Right Anything Agency. And Marike is, fledgling lawyer? Affirmative. Private Justice. Private? Listen up, diaper baby. Your commanding officer's orders are absolute. Disobedience means a one-way trip to the firing squad. Do I make myself clear? Oh, sir, yes, sir. Good, good. We might make a man out of you yet, Private. Now for you, Cyclops. Huh? Oh, you might my name, unit, and rank too. I'm Dirks Hadmadi. I command the rebel group at the Defiant Dragons, and my rank is, leader, sir. Gotta head to bed. Ain't no reason to have a good sleep. Excellent. Welcome aboard, Commander Dirk. Wait a second. What's with that ridiculous mop you call ahead? Soldiers should be clean cut. Sorry, but this is my signature look. Whoa! Fine, fine. I'll get the haircut before we ship out. Listen up, you. It's kill or be killed out on that battlefield. No place for leave-in conditioners. All you've got is your life, and you're lucky to have it. It's oddly obsessed with field survival for someone who never goes outdoors. This is going to be harder than I thought, son. Are you controlling that drone from your room, sir? Affirmative. But I can see everything you do from here, so... Then, hot soldier, wipe that stupid look off your face. I'm going to whip you sheltered beastnicks into shape. With what? Your charming personality? Look, it's got a camera and speakers too. And that's not all, Commander. With these arms, I can cook and clean too. Speaking of which, Private Justice, you're on latrine duty. Snap to it, on the double. As if I don't see enough of the toilet back in the office. Sarge's drone are added to the court record. I thought he was adding the, what do you call that? The room to the court record. Doctor's child, a self-styled soldier who opens fire on anyone who doesn't address him as Sergeant. Hahaha, yes. It's a fine piece of hardware, isn't it? I modified it, especially for siege defense. Siege defense? You mean how you won't leave your room? I'm actually surprised also that that machine gun doesn't run out of rounds. Holding up in the stronghold to defend against an enemy is an age-old military tactic. Timeless strategy still applicable in modern warfare. I hope you're not trying to mock the wisdom of my forefathers. I meant no offense, it was just an observation. So, the greenhorn who ain't even discharged a firearm got something to say this. Sorry, it won't happen again, sir. Arturin, now state your intention, soldier. We had an agreement with your father. He had promised to hand over the Founder's Orb to us. What? Papa promised you that? He did, but he died before he could tell us where it's hidden. Now, we have no idea where it is. Oh. Papa, why? Why do you have to die? It was an unfortunate accident, and I'm sorry for your loss. If it helps us at all, I know how to fix our... What do I do now? You insignificant maggot! What would an unseasoned rookie like you know about how I feel? First, I lost Mama, and now I've lost Papa. You lost your mother too? She's been gone for some time now. I'm all alone now, all alone. Sergeant Buff, would you tell us a little about more what happened to your mother? Mama passed away about 6 months ago. We were still living in our apartment in the city. Back then, I had yet to engage my siege defense strategy. In other words, something caused him to withdraw from the world. It was arson. Oh. Okay, will this come into play in this case? It happened suddenly, and before we knew it, our apartment was a sea of flames. Mama and I were trapped inside. But help never came, so Mama cradled me in her arms, kicked out a window, and jumped. She did what? She was like a walking, talking medal of valor. My Mama was. She delivered me safely to terra firma with a perfectly executed PLF. It's a 5-point landing technique used by paratroopers to land safely on the ground. He sounds like a superhero or something. But from that height, she suffered massive injuries in order to protect me. She died so I bet I could live. Ah, Mama! I don't know what to say. And the person who started the fire? He was immediately apprehended. They say he was standing outside laughing while the building burned. At least justice was served. I hope that brought you some solace. I've lost both my parents now. You can't possibly know how I feel. Mama, Papa. Poor kid. It's hard losing both your parents at such a young age. You must really feel alone now. Apollo, I imagine you know what he's going through. I do? The road to recovery begins by talking to someone who suffered the same hardship. I know you have something that shows you understand. Okay, I think we now present the photo of Jove Justice. Sergeant, sir, would you please take a look at this? What do we have here? It's a photo of my father. I wasn't even a year old when he died. In a fire. What? And like your mother, he died in an arsonist's blaze. But in his final moments, he managed to save his infant son. Private Justice, you've suffered a loss just like mine. I have, and that's why I know how you feel. But you still have your mother, don't you? No, I lost her too. What? She disappeared after the fire. I don't know if she's still alive or dead. Like, I don't even know what she looks like. Wow. Sergeant Buff. His experience is very much like your own. If anyone can understand the sadness in your heart, it's him. Attention! I salute you, Comrade Justice. You're no longer a private in the Buff Army. Henceforth, you will be a corporal. Corporal? Congratulations on your promotion, Corporal Justice. I'm just glad that seemed to cheer him up a bit. Now, comrade, let's toast to your new stripes. And call me Sarge. Don't be shy. We're a band of brothers now. Master Chance Corporal, ask him about the Founder's Orb. Dirk's getting way too much of that kick out of this. Sarge, sir, do you have any idea where the orb might be? It was here in Papa's study until last night, but he said he was going to go hide it somewhere. He mentioned something about a shady character being after it. Where do you think he could have hidden it? Somewhere in the village, I guess. He said he found a suitable hiding place for it. So it was here last night. That is, until he went out to hide it somewhere in the village. The only question is where? Maybe he left some clue here in his study. Let's search the place again. We should also find out more about Dr. Buff. He might steer us toward the hiding place. So Sarge, what was your father like? Papa was as kind as Mama was courageous. His whole reason for moving to the countryside was for me. What do you mean? I initiated my siege defense strategy after Mama died. Papa was so worried about me, he moved us here to the countryside. He thought the fresh air, blue skies, and natural surroundings might alter my tactics. What a fine father. Even he quit his position at the university to move here. He did? He did. He gave up his beloved research position just for me. A parent must be prepared to sacrifice everything for his child. That's what Papa said. Well, I'm feeling about 2 inches tall right about now. There's no one in the world I respected more than him. But that just makes his passing all the more devastating. Papa, may you continue your beloved research up there with the angels. Okay, okay, I can't present the profile, so I think we just need to examine more. Okay, so the computer's back up. Alright. This computer could provide some useful information. Rad, that's password protected. Dirk, you're good at getting into places you're not supposed to. Don't look at me. I don't know the first thing about computers. Hahaha. Leave it to me. Modern-day warrior must be well-versed in technology and have mean pride. After all, he who controls information controls the battlefield. Oh, hello. Who is that in the wallpaper? And I'm in. Looks like modern-day warriors have mean keyboard skills too. So come on. Okay, let's see what we can find. Oh, what's this? An email message. Now this is interesting. It's a research report to whoever asked the doctor to study the orb. Here, I put the data on this. Oh, a thumb drive. Take it and use it well, soldier. Email added to the court record. In a thumb drive. Oh shit. Previously that would have just been a CD, right? Why did Papa have to fall in battle? He's putting on a brave face, but he's still just a child. In honor of Papa's heroic sacrifice, let us march on, comrade, to victory. I mean, sir. Yes, sir. Are you too seriously bent on waging war against that case? ask you something, Corporal Justice. How does that aid you in the battlefield? Okay, can I check anything else here? Wait, oh, alright. Like... Sarge, sir, do you ever read these books? Why, of course. Soldiers must have extensive knowledge as well as fighting prowess. I'm learning all I can each and every day in preparation for the big battle. Big battle? You know, for when I go back to school. I'll need to be up to date on every subject. Stuff like, you know, the latest comics and Hollywood gossip. Oh, I see. What about reading, writing, and arithmetic? Well, I'm rooting for you, Sarge. Thanks. I'll try my best. Alright, looks like we tried to like re-examine everything then. Are these the doctors? Yes, those are Papa's reading glasses. He said he'd been having trouble reading lately, but those glasses seem to help. Reading glasses. Okay, I'll just hold on to these. Kirk, don't tell me you're having trouble reading too. Perish the thought. I just don't want to leave any stone unturned. Doctor's reading glasses added to the court record. It's a raincoat. It's a bit wet and there's fresh mud on it. That must mean someone wore it recently. Indeed, maybe even as recently as last night. Sarge, did it rain here last night? Negative. There wasn't a cloud in the sky. Then how did this raincoat get all muddy and wet? When I saw it last evening, it looked pretty clean and dry to me. That means it got like this later at the night. Good eye, son. This may very well turn out to be a vital clue. Raincoat added to the court record. It's a shoe copy. These shoes look like they belong to Sarge and his dad. Ah, these boots here are a little damp. And it looks like there's something inside this one. Maybe Dr. Buff wore them last night. They might lead us to where he hid the orb. Let's take a closer look. There's a question mark on the bottom of this boot. Oh, now that you mention it, yup. Papa had those custom made for his archaeological fieldwork. He had the soul of an adventurer. This boot had the soul of an adventurer too. Might get a better look inside if we undid the straps. Hello, what's that? Looks like some kind of glowing moss. Could have come from wherever the doctor went last night. Must have gotten in with some of that mud. Might be worth looking into. It'll help us pinpoint where the doctor hid the orb. Stuck to the insole of the doctor's boot and probably got there when he went to hide the founder's orb. Let's go over what we've learned so far. Whatever it was that Dr. Buff went, he needed a raincoat. And it was somewhere where this glowing moss grows. Any ideas where that might be, Sarge? Negative, comrade. I hate to say it, my intel's a little thin on this one. I've been occupied with my siege defense strategy ever since we've moved to the village. Well, son, it seems we have no other choice. We'll have to ask the locals if they know of a place like that. This Irmwood Amy painted and it looks really old. But I don't think it's going to provide any info we need. You think? That's a suitcase. It's full of survival gear and questionable souvenirs. We already got his passport, so we can leave for now. Is your room upstairs, Sarge? Yes, it's the one at the end of the hall. What do you say you come out so we can enjoy a snack together? But I promise we won't bite. If you insist, then I'm not going to talk to you anymore. No, wait. Dirk, you better apologize quick. I'm sorry for pushing. Very well. As long as you don't do it again, I'll let it slide this one time. Okay, I think that's it. So let's then move back out. Let's see if Wright is here. Oh, okay. Now there's like Paul Atishon posters everywhere. Feels like somebody's watching me and it's really creeping me out. Oh, it's just Paul Atishon's campaign posters. When did he put these up? Whatever, I've got more important things to be paying attention to. What great weather, it really lifts the spirits. I know, after our little treasure hunt, what do you say we go hunting, son? Hunting? We used to do that a lot, didn't we? Just look at that mountain. I bet there are some feisty wild boars up there. I think I'll pass, but thanks. Oh, so hunting's a no-go? Well, I guess that wild boar stew will have to wait then. Apollo, something seems different from the last time we were here. You mean the posters? No, not those. What's he talking about? Guess I should take a look around myself. That poor child, how is he going to survive all on his own? Yeah, it's not like he can go out grocery shopping on his own. We should drop off some food later. No, that would only make it worse. We should be encouraging him to come out on his own. Once his food runs out, he'll have to leave the house if he wants to. Talk about your old school siege tactics. Sounds more like you'd want to starve him out. Okay, I see the easel at the back. Yes, what is it? Talk about an awkward silence. I have no idea what to say. Yeah, I've got nothing. Aw, come on, son. Don't tell me you've got nothing. When did Paul Atishon have a chance to put up all these election posters? That fool keeps sticking him out on our houses. He's a disgrace to this distinguished heritage. He's doing this without permission? Alright, it's this easel. What do we have here? Looks like an unfinished picture, like something a little kid might paint. Okay, so there's the green and yellow stuff, which I think is the raincoat. Alright. You're right, but I can't quite tell what it's off. I think it's supposed to be nighttime. But what's that thing on the left? A monster or some kind of alien, perhaps. And in any case, it's a pretty poor excuse for a drawing. Ouch. Well, what do you expect from a little kid? A little kid? Pearl! Huh? Oh, it's you, Pearl. What? Mr. Apollo, is that you? What a pleasant surprise. Pearl all grown up. Well, we saw her in the last game, but it's good to see her again. It's been quite some time. How have you been? Fine, thanks. You're looking good too, Pearl. Aren't you going to introduce me, son? Of course, this is Pearl Faye. She's a spirit medium here in Khura'in Village. Paul, Pearl, this is Dirk, my, client. Hello, sir. Pleased to meet you. If there's anything I can do to help, please let me know. Nice to meet you too. And what a polite little girl you are. Actually, I'm a high schooler. Oops, sorry about that. So you're a spirit medium. Does that mean you can channel spirits then? Yes, I'm still in training though, but your powers are actually greater than Maya's, right? But I'm well versed in the art of spirit channeling. Well now, isn't that something? I mean, back in my country, our little princess hasn't channeled a single spirit yet. Pretty impressive, young lady. Oh, but compared to Mystic Maya, there is so much more I must learn. Mystic Maya? Oh right, Maya Fey, Mr. Wright's former courtroom assistant. He told me all about her. She's a spirit medium too, if memory serves. Yes, she's an amazing medium, and soon she'll be the next head of the Fey clan too. Mediums and spirit channeling. I've heard all about it from Mr. Wright. He said that mediums will even physically become the person they're channeling. Channel Mia! I wonder if even Little Pearl will turn into a hulking giant if she had to channel one. I hope you don't mind me asking, but what brings you all the way out here, Mr. Apollo? Oh, just a small matter to take care of. Wait, would it happen to be the matter Mr. Edgeworth is looking into? Prosecutor Edgeworth? What's he doing here? Oh, so it's a different matter then. Because I just saw him a moment ago. He appeared to be searching for something. Oh, Would it be the orb? Mr. Edgeworth is a friend of Mr. Wright's and the district's chief prosecutor. Why would he be here in Khura'in? Well, no point obsessing over it. Come to think of it, you live here in Khura'in village, don't you, bro? Yes, I was born and raised here. This is perfect, Apollo. Let's ask the young lady if she knows where the doctor might have gone last time. I was thinking the exact same thing. Maybe I should show her what we found in the doctor's study. What a peaceful place. Ah, nothing beats mountain air. Many of the villagers have left for the city, but I just love it here. Blue skies, lush forests, star-filled skies at night, and fireflies in the summer. Plus, the big, beautiful blue ocean is just beyond that mountain. The ocean? What do you say we go for a swim, son? Oh, I think I'll pass. Besides, I can't swim. Same. Pearl, Korean village is like the home of spirit mediums, right? Yes, and I'm a part of a long line of mediums. I've never seen a channeling before, but is it possible to channel the spirit of anyone who's passed away? No, not just anyone. You must know their face and true name. Really? You can channel a spirit just by knowing their face and name. Is she gonna channel Jove? That's an amazing ability. It is, but it can only be learned by those within a gift occurring in a certain bloodline. And years of intense training. At present, Mystic Maya and I are the only ones in our village who can channel spirits. Oh, that's right. Looks like the spirit mediums are highly valued here, much like they are back in Kurai. I heard there used to be many more of us a long time ago, but now we are in very short supply. Most of the women nowadays don't want to stay. They want the thrill of the big city. Oh, wow. Yeah, well, you guys aren't exactly close to any shopping malls or nightclubs out here. Pearl's grown up. Yup, she is. Actually, how old is Pearl now? Oh, she's 18 already. Nice. My face cousin, she's also one of Korean village spirit mediums. She's always really gorgeous. But what about you? Are you not interested in things like that? Who, me? Well, I wouldn't mind a new outfit or two, and well, oh, never mind. It's okay, Pearl. You're at that age after all. What age is Edgeworth? I think he's the same age as Phoenix. Phoenix is 35, so he must be around that age as well. He's also 35, yep. Oh, we met this weirdo earlier named Paul Atishut. Do you know anything about him? He's also got glasses. Yep, he does. Alright, wait. Before we continue this this dialogue, I will take a very quick break because I really need to go to the bathroom. So, anyway, I will be running ads. Yeah, so if you are in touch, sorry about the ads. If you don't want ads, yeah, you could either sub or get turbo. It's up to you. Or you could also check out YouTube, which I am simulcasting there right now. And if you are in YouTube, you can check out Twitch as well. Alright, so I will BRB, then we continue this dialogue. Alright, BRB. I am not dead yet. Just go, 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 just... Fuck. Same. Same fan. Oh, that's a wall? Wait, what? How did... What? That's not the wall! You son of a... Let's try. Okay, what now? It's 1-1, but there's no floor. YOLO! Oh my god, that's so simple, simply stupid, but it's so funny. This is the flagpole. Called it. Oh my god, there are still bills. Oh, and we have the LAC party now. That was fake. Oh my god, that is so good. This is a something. This is definitely a something.
Dash backseats with. While you're watching this enthralling display of excellence, why not subscribe to youtube.com/@psycho103 for more of this exciting content on demand. It's 5-star entertainment guaranteed, and a hell of a good time, with videos edited by yours truly, Dash Gamma. One of the best decisions you will make today, so go on, subscribe today. That's youtube.com/@psycho103. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe.
Thank you for the backseat, Dad. Welcome, it's the Japanese flag. Alright, and we back. Dash grammar. Why so many bells and not fish? I'm sorry, Annual. I was from 5-3. And yeah, there aren't any fish there. Anyway, alright, Paul Atherton. Yes, he's been campaigning around a lot around here lately. And the noise he's been making has become quite a problem. People are especially upset that he's campaigning at all hours of the night and they... well, the local police should arrest him for disturbing the peace. Unfortunately, there's little they can do because the Atherton family is so powerful. Well, isn't he the proverbial pampered provincial prince? He seems pretty intent on winning here in Khura'in. Is there some special reason why? I'm not sure, but I have an idea. The spirit mediums of Khura'in once held considerable sway in the political world. Judging by his slogan, maybe that's what he's after. Great, so he's just another politician seeking powerful connections.
An ILL backseats with. Please remember that you have a badge. It can be really useful in certain situations. Maybe you should start to use it.
I'll try. Alright, the ability to commune with the dead gives comfort to those anxious about the future. Tiny Khura'in has preserved its independence by the Queen's power of spirit channel. It must play a similar role in this village. Yes, even today, many here revere those with spirit medium blood flowing in their veins. Is this a discount badge? So basically, as Paul Atherton's benefactor goes, so goes the whole village. Who is this benefactor? Who could hold this much sway over Khura'in village? Alright, fine. Let's start to present the badge. Hehe, seeing you present your badge like that reminds me of when I used to investigate cases alongside Mr. Nick. You used to help Mr. Wright all the time, I hear. That I did. Doing so helped me expand my horizons beyond this tiny little village. So please, Mr. Apollo, if there's anything I can help you with, you just let me know. I will. What I really like is your help with cleaning the office again. Okay, wait. I think I can now show this. Pearl, do you have any idea where this moss might grow? That looks like Mitama moss. It grows on Mount Mitama and gives off a soft glow in the dark. Mount Mitama? See that mountain over there? That's Mount Mitama. It's far. And how would one get there? You can take a bus from that bus stop over there. May I ask why you are so interested in that moss? Well, Dr. Buff was supposed to give us something, but it seems he headed somewhere last night. He did? Maybe that's why he, Pearl, do you know something that might help us? Well, sounds like I'd better find out what she knows. Pearl, do you have any idea where Dr. Buff might have gone last night? Well... about that... all I know is Dr. Buff was somewhere on Mount Mitama. Okay... My bracelet, it's reacting. Which means Pearl is hiding something from me. I think it was her thumb that was moving. Gotcha! Pearl, you seem anxious around the topic of Mount Mitama. I could tell because you'd rub your thumb over a splotch of dried paint as you said it. Oh, well... that nighttime painting is yours, isn't it? This is so embarrassing. As you saw, I'm not a very good artist. But that picture has nothing to do with Dr. Buff. Not so sure about that. In fact, I'm going to guess that while you were out here painting last night, you actually saw the good doctor heading out to Mount Tama from the bus stop. No, I didn't see anything like that, I swear. No, I'm positive you saw the doctor. After all, he's right here in your picture. That resembles Dr. Buff. It's the...
Take that!
That. And it's the raincoat. You think that's the doctor? I may not be a very good artist, but at least I know how to draw a person. I bet the arrogant prosecutor in this case will try to refute this finding. Okay, if this isn't the person, then what is it? That's a rain spirit. And what's a rain spirit doing at the bus stop? Oh, rain spirits have places to go to. It's getting ridiculous. Sorry, Pearl, but you're not a very good liar. That is, Dr. Buff and this piece of evidence proves it. Raincoat.
Take that!
This is the raincoat we found in the doctor's study. It's still wet and muddy, so we know that someone wore it last night. Now, see how this pattern is the same as the rain spirit in your picture? Ah! You didn't see a rain spirit last night. You saw Dr. Buff wearing this raincoat. I'm sorry. I know I'm not supposed to lie, but... yeah, I feel that would have been better if it was the Magatama. Just saying. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before, Mr. Apollo, but I did see the doctor last night. It's alright, just please, tell me everything you know. Of course. I was painting out here last night when the doctor came up to the bus stop. He was wearing a raincoat even though it wasn't raining and a helmet with a light on it. Sounds like he was well prepared for something. I know, that's why I asked him if he was going off exploring again. He looked startled like he hadn't noticed me there. And then, he suddenly said, "Please don't tell anyone you saw me here." Ominous. Why would he want to silence you like that? Something must have happened to spook him, and he didn't want anyone to know where he was going to hide the orb. Where could he have been going dressed up like that? My best guess is a cave somewhere on Mount Tama. I heard there's a cave there where mediums of the Korean tradition trained long ago. Legend has it there are some sort of mystical ruins in there. Mystical ruins? Sounds like the exact sort of place an archaeologist might go. Well, we should get going now, but thanks for all your help, Pearl. You're welcome, Mr. Apollo. Please take care. What do you say we go find that cave, son? I sense that the orb might finally be within our grasp. This treasure hunt is shaping up to be the real deal. Ha ha ha. Really gets the blood pumping, doesn't it? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go. May 16th, Mount Mitama, cave entrance. Phew, I'm all out of breath. Okay, wow. It's a scene, not like just a background. Oh, come on, that was nothing. Oh wait, he has his arm on a sling. Alright, that's interesting. And you're so much younger than me. I, don't normally get this much exercise. Need a break? No, I'm fine. Jerk, look. There's Mitama moss growing in that cave over there. This must be where the doctor was last night. Let's take a look inside. May 16th, Mount Mitama. Cave. Can't see a thing. Relax, your eyes will adjust eventually. Now, follow me. I really think we need a flashlight, Bert. Should have brought one along then, son. Here, use mine. Thanks. Wait, were you holding out on me? Who are you talking to, Apollo? You? Whoa, someone just pushed me. Apollo, what the? Murder! Ow. Are you alright, son? Yeah. Looks like someone got the drop on us. Quite literally. But who? I mean, we could have died from that fall. I don't know. But I don't think we'll be getting out the way we came in. Looks like we're in a pretty deep cave. Nothing to do but press on, son. How can you even see in here? Come on, let's go. Hey, wait! One false step and we're dead. What in the world should we do? Guess we keep going. There must have been some path for Dr. Buff to follow when he came to hide the orb. Right, by the way, looks like our attacker left us with this useful parting gift. Wow, alright. From lawyer to spelunker, how do I always get myself into these situations? We're never going to make it out alive, I hope you know. Don't tell me you're scared, son. We're just getting started. Greatest treasures are only ever found at the point of a blade or the edge of a cliff. Yeah, sure. If I'd known I'd wind up at the bottom of some dark, damp cave, I would never taken your request, Dirk. Save your breath, Apollo. Just keep putting one foot ahead of the other. There'd really be better a way. There'd really better be a way out of here. We'll find one before you know it. You'll see. Crazy? Yes, Arif. And if I thought you went to bed. May 16th, Mount Metama. Cave. Shocked faces. We've been walking for over an hour. It's like a maze in here. I couldn't get back to where we started if I wanted to. Yeah, this cave goes deeper than I thought. Wait, don't tell me there really is no way out. Where there's a will, there's a way. You're the optimist, aren't you? Maybe you should cut our losses while we still can. Oh, is this a choose your own adventure? My foot down. I'm not taking another step, Dirk. Come on now, be reasonable. No. I'm done, and that's final. I remember when you used to throw tantrums like this. Well, I'm not a child anymore. There, it's okay. Daddy'll buy you anything you want once we get home, son. Oh, God. I better quit while I still have some manhood left to salvage. But it doesn't seem like Dirk's about to quit anytime soon, even still. Maybe we should cut our losses while we still can. Okay, turn back. I seriously think we're going to get completely turned around if we go any further, Dirk. I mean, we don't even know if there's a way out up ahead. But we do know we can't climb up that wall. Yeah, but I still know the way back up from there. Don't worry, son. We can always go back there anytime we want. If you say so. Famous last words if I ever heard some. Okay, forge ahead. Even if we were to turn back, we wouldn't make it up all that wall of solid rock. So I guess we keep going. How did I get stuck wandering around in the dark cave again? It's definitely not in my job description. Listen, son. Only the truly accomplished have the luxury of being so choosy. When I was just starting out, I did everything from street performing to yak milking. And that helped you become an accomplished attorney. How? It didn't. When you needed to earn a living, you'll take any job just to survive. Say, how is your career going, by the way? Well, it's been a harrowing adventure so far, to say the least. Oh. My first trial really put me through the ringer. And my next case had me investigating a pair of stolen panties. Oh god, why is this pompous brat there? Just when I was hitting my stride, this one prosecutor banded me as her forehead. Oh, and there's this other ridiculous prosecutor who wields a samurai sword. Sounds like you've seen quite a bit. You're telling me, listen, Apollo. I'm sorry I didn't contact you for so long. It's fine, Dirk. What happened happened. Hmm? Careful, the ground doesn't feel as solid here. What? Yikes, the cave floor is collapsing. Okay, now you're just gonna go deeper into the cave. May 16th. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Hey, Apollo, can you hear me? Dirk? Huh? Where are we? Whoa, what is this place? And there's a water bottle. I was shocked too. These ruins look really old. It's not exactly something you'd expect to find in the middle of a cave system, that's for sure. Maybe the doctor hid the orb around here. I mean, those look like footprints over there. Son, I think our little adventure is about to pay dividends. Time to find that orb. Any ideas? I wonder what this place was for before it was, well, ruins. I'm guessing it was a place for spirit mediums to perform their rites. But earthquakes and the changing landscape eventually buried it. If you're right, that would mean it hasn't been used in ages. Alright, salmon. Why is there a water bottle? What's a plastic bottle doing here? There's seaweed stuck to it, which means it probably came from the ocean. It's possible this cavern is connected to the sea somehow. Okay, footprints. These have got to be the doctor's footprints. They match the bottoms of the boots we saw in his study. So he made it all the way down here. The water's washed most of them away, but his footprints are everywhere. Really, because these are the only set I see. He must have been looking for something. Ah, those prints. They're coming out of that lake. Hey, you're right. But that would mean Dr. Buff came walking out of the water. Excuse me. Oh my god. Driftwood? How'd that get in here? By drifting on in, I assume. The only question is from where? Alright. It's a big stone altar. One false move and some god might come and smite us. Oh, come on. It's not all doom and gloom. I dare you to look at our surroundings and say that again, Dirk. Ha ha ha. You've got me there, son. Dear gods, please smite me now. Oh, this looks like the Korean Master's symbol, right? This box looks pretty new. I'm guessing the doctor's the one who brought it down here. It's no good, it's locked tight. There's no way to open it. Doesn't look like it. There isn't even a keyhole. Which means there must be some trick to opening it. We'll have to figure it out if we want to see what's inside. So that's the hole we've held through. Doesn't look like we'll be going back that way. We're lucky we survived the fall from way up there. Okay, the question is, who was the one who pushed us earlier? Indeed, if that hole hadn't been above the lake, we'd be history. Passed out the moment you hit the water. Yeah, well, water's not really my thing. This cavern is solid rock all around. Looks like we either go back through that hole or find some other way out. Ugh, why am I always between a rock and a hard place? This lake looks really deep. I can't even see the bottom. Bottomless lake in the depths of a mountain cave system. My blood runs cold at the thought of falling in there. The water, it's salty. This lake may very well lead to the ocean. Didn't Pearl mention something about the ocean? Like how it's on the other side of the mountain? Can't imagine she meant it literally. Let's sum up what we know so far. The orb is almost definitely inside this box contraption that we can't open. As for this cave, there doesn't seem to be any way out. We're this close to the orb. Aw, come on now, son. Don't be like that. It's just a bit of bad luck, that's all. A bit? Murphy called. He wants his law back. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? How can he laugh at a time like this? We're stuck here for now, so we might as well try to open this thing. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with. There's a big button here. Huh, nothing happened. This thing is covered with pictures, and hey, each section also rotates. Take a look at this, son. The picture of a dragon battling a tiger, and this green and purple one. It's of a Kurainese butterfly and a Metama. I wonder if they're clues for figuring out how to open this box. Oh, it's the poem. Alright. It appears this box uses a picture-based combination lock. We'll have to arrange the pictures on each side in the correct sequence. Let's see. There's the dragon and the tiger fight, and a Kurainese butterfly with the Metama. And a number of other pictures too. Dirk, I was thinking, maybe we should check the evidence we've collected so far. I think we have something that just might help us open it. You read my mind, son. I think this will help us open the puzzle box.
Take that!
Dr. Buff's research notes mentioned the Song of Ceremony. Maybe its lyrics and the pictures on the box correspond somehow. I think you're onto something, son. Okay, let's give it a shot. Each dial has 6 pictures, and there are 4 dials in all. The box should open once the pictures are arranged in the right order. Puzzle box, here comes justice. Okay. When the dragon and tiger battle, the founder offers divine protection. Then, when the butterfly embraces the Metama, the favor of the Orbis is flowed. All for thy prayers as fervent as fire, only then shall the Holy Mother return. Descending upon us on all her glory, the Founder bestows the greatest power known. It won't open. Maybe the pictures aren't in the right order. The case should open if the pictures are arranged properly, but I know I should carefully consider which part of the song corresponds to which picture. Yo, Ice the Unknown Ranger. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Oh, I can zoom in. Alright. Okay. When dragon and tiger battle, that's the only... Offer thy prayers as fervent as fire. You're well, just gotten home from work. Nice. Hope you're doing well. So this is it. Then Mitama. Okay, when Dragon and Tiger battle, the founder offers divine protection. So this is it. Dragon and Tiger, right? So this puzzle has a non-obvious mechanic to it that's not explained at all. Oh, so it might... Alright, so I have a feeling that it's possible that you can like you can do that, right? Because if you can what do you call that? You can stop in between. I have a feeling. So because, yeah, offer divine protection. So I think this is the only scene that offers divine protection. Yep, okay. That tripped me up hard when you play this. Alright, yeah. Because that was probably my yeah, that was probably my issue because as you can see earlier, like the prayer thing, I had the dragon, then like the people bowing. So that was what I'm thinking, that it all lined up. But it said earlier that it didn't open. So I was thinking, why? Is there something that I missed? But then you, at least with your hint that there's a non-obvious mechanic, I was thinking, can you use the in-betweens? Because why is it like why is it the rotation stopping in between two pictures? All right, thanks. It opened. They really should have made it clear that you can use the corners. Yeah. But I think their hint was, why is it stopping in between the pictures? If they probably wanted that to be like per like side, just side of that hexagon, your rotation should have been like immediately to the next picture and not. So I think that was a subtle, very subtle hint. Alright, so this is the Founder's Orb. We did it, son. The orb is finally ours. Okay. Too subtle. Alright, at last, the Founder's Orb is ours. It's all thanks to you, son. Well done. Then again, I'd expect nothing less from my boy. Oh, haha. It's no big deal. Don't sell yourself short. You may think it's nothing, but your insights and reasoning led us here. And I'd say that's truly impressive. I don't know about that. All those battles you fought in the courtroom have shaped you into the man you are today. And I couldn't be prouder. Fully cut it out already, before I turn into sun-ripened tomato. With this orb, I can finally deliver a fatal blow to the Garan regime. Ha 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 ha. So, how exactly do you plan on using it? You're not going to try to become a spirit medium, are you? Don't be ridiculous. I don't need supernatural powers like that. So then, are you going to use it as a bargaining chip with Queen Garan? Like demanding she abolishes the Defense Culpability Act? Well, the thought had crossed my mind, but the main thing is returning this to the Kingdom of Kurai. After all, a sacred relic of Kurainism, that is where it belongs. Really? That's all you wanted to do? Mm-hmm. Because my true objective has always been to find out who asked Dr. Buff to study it and why. Not sure I follow. Okay. Orb significance. The official story is that the orb was stolen from the temple treasure room. Yeah, I heard about that on the news. They all said your group was behind the theft. It's not good. We're probably on an international most wanted list now. Okay, yeah, the question is how were you able to fly to the States? Let me ask you something, Apollo. Who do you really think stole the orb? I really haven't a clue. Well, I think it was one of the royals. Really? Someone from the royal family? Yeah, and I've got a pretty good idea which one was it. With Obtuse Puzzle aside, how's the game going? Yeah, I'm liking the game so far. I have played the previous 5 games and the first, what do they call this? Great Ace Attorney game. I have rewatched a friend of mine play the first 3 games, which was actually quite exciting and refreshing to see once we got to that room wherein all the all the artifacts from the previous games were. So that was nice. But yeah, but I kind of feel, well, so far, like, I think the story is a bit dragging compared to the first 3 games. But I don't know. There's probably some unnecessary things mixed in that I don't think how do you put this? How I don't think like plays well into the storyline, the main storyline. But of course, filler is filler in an Ace Attorney sense. So yep. Alright, he knows who it is. Care to share your hunch? This is a long one. Yeah, I expect all the last cases to be long ones. And yes, I am counting this as a last case, even though there's the DLC case. Excuse me. All I'll say at this point is security is pretty tight, but the royals have unfettered access to the treasure. Plus, they seem to be turning a blind eye to the orb's loss. But you're right. After that first case, there wasn't any mention about the orb. Do you fully thinks? Who's your favorite prosecutor? Oh god. Okay, in the games, in all the games, I would have to say it's Francisca, then Godot, then Miles. Yep. Alright. But why would a member of the royal family do that? That I haven't figured out yet. But whatever the reason, it can't be good. I mean, a Kurainese royal stealing a national treasure of such religious significance? And then pinning the crime on us, the Defiant Dragons? Sounds like a conspiracy or something. I agree. And if the truth were to come to light, it would be a scandal of epic proportions. Francisca is hilarious. She's my 3rd favorite. Yeah, I really like Francisca. Her over-the-topness. Okay, Godot is my 2nd simply because of the lie. At the very end of the 3rd game, I really like Godot. Even though, you know, spoilers. Mia. Oh yeah, we have Mia's a defense. Then of course Miles. You have to like Miles. He's like in every case so far. I mean, in every game so far. But yeah. All right. I agree. And if the truth were to come to light, it would be a scandal of epic proportions. How do you like the Tsundere princess in this one? You mean Rifa? To allow a foreign national to study a treasure so sacred that it's off limits to the public. It would be seen as an utter sacrilege to those who truly revere the Holy One. So if this were to go public, support for the Garan regime would weaken. But that's not all. This is just a hunch. But I believe there's something even bigger here. Something that would explain why the orb was being studied in the first place. Something that would shake the kingdom of Kurain to its very core. And I'm going to find out what. Your favorite prosecutor is Blackwell. Oh yeah, in the 5th game. Yeah, Blackwell is interesting as well. Especially with his situation during the first part. Clavier, no. Sorry, no, I don't like Clavier. I'm I'm sorry. No. I know Clavier is all goody-goody, but it just goes against that prosecutors have character development. And in all the... Sorry, okay. Game aside. If you're gonna look at all the prosecutors so far, well, I don't know except for Satman, they have character development. Yeah, he's such a nice guy and only cares about the truth, but yeah, that's just his thing. I mean, if you look at Miles, he has character development. If you look at Francisca, she has character development. Godot definitely has character development. Blackwell has character development. I don't know. Okay, I just won't talk about Claver. Sorry. Alright, let's go back. He's probably right. His intuition is usually spot on. Dirk, why are you so bent on revolution anyway? Is it to reform the legal system in Khura'in? There's that. But I'm also doing this for my children. I want to save Nayuta. What do you mean? This is for your ears only. It's the other reason why this revolution needs to succeed. Nayuta, I've never thought that our union would take place in a court. Oh, so if you've run into each other already. Yeah, but it was like he was a different person. He used to be such a kind, cheerful kid, always smiling and stuff. But now... He tried to convict Trucy for a crime she didn't even commit. Plus, he kept telling me I had a putrid mind and to let it go and move on. Has it really gotten that bad? It must be Garon's influence. He wasn't like that when he first stepped into the courtroom. Back then, he still had a keen sense of justice. I vowed to bring the Garon regime down and reform the legal system. That's what he swore to do. But that was also 5 years ago. It being the shining star of the Defiant Dragons and our greatest hope. Wait, Nayuta was a dragon? He was. But these days he's more like Garon's lapdog. Talk about the complete about face. Why would he do that? Something must have happened to him. Something that sparked a radical change. Still, I don't think he truly believes in the new path he's taken. It's not conviction that fills his heart. It's resignation and despair. I see. The only thing I know for sure is Nayuta is suffering, and he is suffering in silence. I like Blackwell as he not only cares about the truth, but he is absolutely hilarious too, and his friendship with Athena is also awesome. Yeah, I liked him in Case 4 here. It's very different. It's very different from how he was in the 5th game. He goes after annoying witnesses. Yep. I also like his hawk friend. Alright, Nayuta is suffering? Yes, he knows the rightful state of Khura'in's legal system. But something forces him to bend to Garon's will, and it's tearing him apart. But it's been 5 years. Do you really think he even still wants to reform the legal system? As long as he carries what I've taught him in his heart, I do. Taka is awesome and adorable too. Yep. I specifically like when he's sitting on the judge's head. That animation is so funny. A dragon never yields. That's what he always told us. That I did. It's a belief I've held since back when I was a lawyer. The dragon stands at the pinnacle of the natural world. Nothing and no one can bend its will. That's why we lawyers must pursue the truth like an unyielding dragon, right? We must fight for truth to the bitter end, no matter what it takes. Dirk and Mr. Wright, they have that much in common. That's why I've held onto this badge, even though there are no more lawyers in Khura'in. Who's your least favorite prosecutor? I'd want to say Clavier, but I think the newer Pain is more annoying. Yeah, the newer pain, Gaspin. And among the pains, I like Winston more. So yeah. I believe that one day our legal system will return to its former glory. And this badge here is a testament to that belief. I wonder if Nayuta still believes in what you taught us. Gaspin is your second least favorite. Then who's your least favorite? Winston? He does. That much I'm sure of. He crosses lines without being funny. Nayuta. Ah, okay, fine. Alright. So that means he probably doesn't have a redemption
A
arc.
dragon never yields.
Okay, that was voiced. Unless if he does, please don't spoil it first. I don't know that belief is etched deep in his heart. I bet my life on it. After all, he is my flesh and blood. This unshakable faith and confidence. It's what draws people to him, whether they like it or not. I cannot stand Nayuta at all. He's my least favorite character in the series. He's more condescending than the other prosecutors. Even people like me. You know, I remember back when we were kids, Nayuta used to say with great pride, I have the blood of the dragon within me. Yes, and that's why I wanted to free him. Free him from the poisonous clutches of the Garon regime. So that's your other reason for starting a revolution. Yes, I need to smack some senses into that boy of mine. I mean, what else are fathers for? Ha 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 ha. He's boring and crosses lines while being completely unfunny. True. So far true. I don't know if he's gonna prosecute this case. Please no spoilers. Usually the last prosecutor of the game is like the big baddie or, you know. Now that we've got the orb, on to the next problem. Getting out of here. Well, we're not going back the way we came, that's for sure. That hole we fell through is way too high to climb back up. You won't spoil what happens? Alright, thank you. Actually, I have an idea. That lake water tastes salty, which means it must connect to the ocean. Wait a second. You're not suggesting we swim our way out of here? That's exactly what I'm suggesting. But we have no idea how deep that lake goes. It's pitch black down there. Not a problem. How is that not a problem? I mean, how do you even know if there's really a passage to the ocean? Well, one of us is to try, and I'm the better swimmer. Time's wasted. I'll be back before you know it, son. Dirk! He's gone. I sure hope he knows what he's doing. 3 hours later. May 16th, Mount Mitama, Kurainis Ruins. It's been 20 minutes. Okay, it's 20 minutes. 20 minutes later. I hope he's okay. Earthquake! What's going on? The water. It's rising and fast. Ah! Need air. Don't know how to swim. Same buddy, I feel you. I don't grab onto something that floats. This is bad. I better think of something. Okay. Go into an egg position, you're gonna float. Then you can like spread your arms. That's the only thing about swimming I know. So I'm gonna die if I like get in this situation. Gee, I wonder, the plastic bottle. Hey, maybe if I can use this like an oxygen tank. You keep keeps hurling insults and repeating the same thing. Yeah, that what he repeats over and over was annoying. I mean, at least Francisca was funny. At least Godot was funny. Okay. Wait, what am I thinking? I need to stay calm and be more rational about this. Fine, Driftwood. Got it. As long as I hold on to this, I should be able to stay afloat. Bro. This is not good. The water's almost up to the top of the altar. It won't be long before it reaches the roof of the cave. Puzzle box is still at the base of the altar. Must have been designed to stay put even at high tide. Wait, that's it. Dr. Buck must have gotten in here from some oceanside entrance at low tide. That's why his footprints were leading out of the lake. So it really does connect to the ocean. Not that that helps, I drowned before I'd made it out. Wait, where do I go now? Holy crap. It's no use, the hole's still too high up. I'll have to find another way, and quick, before I drown. The water won't stop rising. Ah! I'm getting swept away. Ah! Please stop. Okay, can I now get into this entrance? If only that bottle were a little bigger, it would store that much more air. No, it wouldn't make that much of a difference. I need to stop with these hard harebrained ideas and come up with a real way to escape. The water's just high enough for me to reach the hole. I'm saved. All I have to do is go back the way we came. The water might even lift me all the way back over up that wall of rock. Here goes. It's blocked. Huh? Godot wasn't your favorite prosecutor, but at least he's witty. He eventually admits when he's wrong and isn't annoying. You don't like Godot? Yeah, you're pretty neutral. Okay, fair enough. It's full of rubble. The tunnel collapsing above must have filled it in after we fell through. This can't be happening. No, I can't give up now. I refuse to die here. Oh no. The water, I can't. I can't breathe. Is this the end? Urk. I wonder if he made it out. So this is what it feels like to drown. Would have eaten that sushi if I'd known it would be my last meal. I feel like I've been through this before. Ah, now I remember. It was back when all three of us were living in that shack in the mountains. Nayuta and I were playing by the riverside when we got swept up in the rapids. I thought we were goners, but then... Nayuta, Apollo, hold on, I'm coming. Wow. That was a close one. Thought I'd lost you two. I'm sorry, Dirk. Alright, that's enough now. Didn't I teach you that boys don't cry? Thank you, Father. You could have been killed, but you risked your life to save us. Why? What a silly question. What father wouldn't risk his life to save his own children? Nayuta, Apollo, don't you ever hesitate to call when you need it. Understand? Hey, Dirk. This isn't forever, right? You'll bring me back from America someday, right? Of course. I'll come pick you up as soon as things settle down. Promise. Okay, you promised. Dirk, I waited and waited for the day you'd come and take me home. But you never came. That's why I tried to forget about you. In my life back in Kurain. Dirk, why? Why didn't you? Okay, next lawyer, Athena. Hello, Apollo. Apollo, can you hear me? Dirk? Still can't swim, eh? You came back, but why? I said I'd come for you, didn't I? Yeah, but you can't hold me and swim. We're both going to. Stop talking. You'll bite your tongue. What? Whoa, whoa. We're being pulled under. What's going on? Why is this happening? Is it the current? May 16th. Hottie Clinic. Oh, Korean Village. Okay. Where? Ah, you finally came to, son. Get your fill of seawater? Good thing your name's not Neptune, eh? Ha ha ha. Dirk. Ha ha ha, you're telling me. Check it out. Snot's coming out of his nose. What a miraculous escape. Not even some of the escape artist greats could pull that off. What on earth happened? Sorry it took me long, son. So I made it to the ocean, but I figured you still couldn't swim. So I found a local fisherman and had him take us out near the undersea cavern. He tied a rope to me and I came and grabbed him. Then he yanked me back. Oh, so that's what pulled us under with such force. Don't forget about me. I assisted in your escape act too, Polly. I've helped compatriots escape from all sorts of places. Mountain jails, island prisons. But an undersea cavern? Now that was a first. Dirk. He's risked his life for me. Dirk. I'm only alive because of you. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome? I just did what any father would do for his son. Saved my life yet again. I guess seawater doesn't make much for a meal. It's cause Polly didn't have any sushi. Oh yeah, I haven't eaten anything since this morning. Oh, that's right. Hey, AJ. Dirk had me buy this for ya. Thought you might be hungry. Ready to have some this time around? Yeah, thanks. Okay, why are we having like the success music? Chomp nom nom nom. Oh wow, this is delicious. Glad you approve. I better get some before you eat them all. Just like old times. Dirk used to slice up the fish he caught and we'd all eat fresh sashimi together. He used to talk about all the vitamins and minerals packed in the raw fish. Hey, by the way, let me see that orb, AJ. Here you go. Whoa, so that's what it looks like. You found a legendary treasure. Nice work, Polly. Thanks. Guess you could say mission accomplished. With the orb, our revolution can take a big step forward. Let's celebrate the eve of our revolution. We'll get all dressed up and feast till dawn. Yeah, now you're talking. Time to party. After all that, I just want to go to bed. Sure wish Nayuta was here. Maybe one day we'll enjoy times like these together again. The revolution. If it can bring back those happy days, you can sign me up for... Sorry to interrupt your little party, but I'm here for my crystal. Oh no, it's at the shot. Ah, crap. Ah, it's him again. Well done. Then again, I always knew you could do it. After all, we politicians must be excellent judges of character. Still, I'm impressed you both made it out of there alive. Wait a second. You're the one who shoved us into that pit? It sounds so bad when you say it like that. All I did was give you a little nudge in the right direction. So, it was you. That's a lot of dots. You no good son of a... Beep. Don't look at me like that. The crystal of Amy Faye is mine. Now hand it over. Over my dead body. Eek. Detective, help! Yeah, I know. Emma? What's going on here? He filed a police report. He claims you're trying to steal his family heirloom. That's him, the one with the long hair. Arrest him this instant. He's the thief that made off with the Attishan family's most precious heirloom. Well, I suppose I should ask you to come in for questioning. Down at the police station, I think I'll pass. After all, Mr. Attishan seems bent on having me arrested and kept charges. This is not good. If Dirk gets arrested, he'll be sent back to Khura'in to face execution. Sorry, but now that I know you have the crystal or orb as you call it, I must insist. Will you please come with me, sir?
Hold it!
Emma, I'm afraid I can't let you take Dirk in. You received the orb from Dr. Buff in a perfectly legal transaction. Is that so? Can you prove it? Of course. This should sufficiently prove that the orb now belongs to Dirk.
Take that!
Take a look at this agreement. What do we have here? Let's see. I agreed to hand over the Founder's Orb to the Defiant Dragons if I will come to know more. It appears to be a perfectly legal agreement. Not so fast. That's not the Founder's Orb. It's the Crystal of Amy Faye, which means their agreement is null and void. This is going nowhere fast. You can say that again. Then it will just have to go to trial. Right, Apollo? Phoenix Wright. Mr. Wright. Daddy. What's with you two? You look like you just saw a ghost. Oh yeah. Emma mentioned she had seen him around. What are you doing in Khura'in Village, Mr. Wright? Mr. Attishan has retained me as his lawyer. Wait, you're his lawyer? Mr. Wright, why are you serving as Mr. Attishan's lawyer? Because he hired me. He needed my help in getting a family heirloom back from Dr. Buff. And it seems he correctly foresaw that something like this might happen. It's because those shifty insurgents were harassing poor Dr. Buff. So I knew I might need a lawyer if things went south. I figured with a celebrated lawyer like Phoenix Wright, I couldn't go wrong. Is this what you came back from Khura'in for, Mr. Wright? It was just good timing. My work over there just happened to wrap up, so here I am. Plus, Mr. Attishan is a very important client. We know each other, but I've never heard Mr. Wright mention his name before. Mr. Wright, are you sure this is Mr. Attishan's family heirloom? That's my client's assertion. He says it's the crystal of Amy Faye. Apparently, it's the crystal she once used when channeling spirits. Who's Amy Faye? She bought Khura'inese channeling to Japan and her descendants brought it here. Her true origins are still rather murky. What's clear is she is the founder of the Kurain channel. Oh, so she's like the one they call the founder in Kurain, the Holy Mother. Apollo, I don't plan to betray my client's confidence. I may not know all the facts yet, but I do know we won't be handing the crystal over to you. What? Are you saying? I'm really sorry it's come to this, but... Mr. Wright, I don't understand. Let me spell it out then. If you continue to claim that the crystal belongs to your client, then I will be seeing you in court. Phoenix versus Apollo? What? What's gotten into you, Daddy? Nothing. This is strictly business. Two lawyers from the same firm facing off. What are the odds? Lucky for me, I believe I have the right man for the job. Whatever are you going to do? Remember, he is your boss. How did it come to this? Mr. Wright, please don't do this. Apollo, there's no point in arguing about it here. When it's now clear we're headed to court, that's where we'll find out who the crystal really belongs to. I don't believe it. Am I really going to face Mr. Wright in court? Daddy! Apollo! No! We can't have our agencies down competing against each other. Boss battle, literally as Phoenix is literally Apollo's boss. What the hell, Anif? No. No, no, no. It's too late, Trucy. The die has been cast. We each have to fight for our client's best interests. But... So, what's it going to be, Apollo? Are we going to have to take this to trial? I have to battle Mr. Wright in court? The legendary Phoenix, right? Oh, but okay. The question is, who are we playing as? Are we playing as Phoenix or are we playing as Apollo? I have a feeling we're gonna be playing as Apollo. No matter how many trials of his I've watched, no matter how dire the situation, he's always pulled out the win in the end. Can I do it? Can I really take on the man whose footsteps I've been following in? Isn't Apollo defense as well? And it's probably not a criminal trial. I owe it to Dirk to at least try. What should I do? It's just a civil case. Okay, so there. So it's not a criminal case. Let's battle Mr. Wright. There's no turning back now. If it's a trial you want, Mr. Wright, I'm more than happy to oblige. I'm ready to fight for my client, even if it means facing off against you. That's a lot of dots. Alright. I won't be pulling any punches either, Apollo. The kid gloves are officially off. May the best attorney win. You got it. Whoa, whoa, whoa! First daddy, now you? Polly, you're not seriously. Sorry, Trucy, but I have to do this. Follow. Alright then, I'd better go prepare for tomorrow. See you in court. Daddy, no, wait! Oh, so Trucy's is siding with Phoenix this time. Fine mess I've gotten in you and Tucson. I mean, of all the lawyers we could have faced, it had to be him. At least it's not a fist fight, else my money would be on Phoenix. He's practically a celebrity in Kurain now. They're calling him the Fighting Phoenix. I'll be fine. After all, I've come a long way too. Who knows? I could even end up winning. There's always a chance. Right? You know, this may be a blessing in disguise. If the trial proves what we found is indeed the Founder's Orb, then whoever asked Dr. Buff to study it may be revealed. This is our chance to finally pull them out of the shadows. Phoenix barely reacted when Apollo punched him after all. The first step of your revolution, huh? Yes, the revolution to restore Kura into its former glory and save Nayuta's soul. I swear to fight as hard as I can in court to make that a reality. We're going to win this one, you'll see. I know you can do it, son. Oh god. Doesn't matter what that I'll be going up against Mr. Right. I have to win this for Kurt. And for Nayuta, his salvation along with all of Kurai. That's it. We continued. Oh my god. And you think Phoenix is a good 4 inches taller than Apollo 2? Is Apollo that short? Now that either man is a fighter. But if it's a physical fight between Phoenix and Apollo, I will go Phoenix definitely. If it's a shouting match, I'd go Apollo. Okay, trial day 1. Alright. We'll stop here for the night because that was 3 hours for the investigation phase. Wow, that is a long one. Alright. Apollo is 5'5" and Phoenix is 5'9". Wow. Alright, Apollo is short. Holy crap. Really? Anyway, that's it for the night. So everyone, thank you very much for joining. Really do appreciate it. Yeah. Again, please don't forget. So yeah, alright. Yeah, please don't forget to check out the socials there in chat. So yeah, YouTube page, yep, new videos every day, shorts and full videos. The next full video will be dropping on Wednesday, so you can check that out. So yeah, for schedules, I wanted to do a Mario stream tomorrow, but holy crap, that Phoenix versus Apollo trial seems interesting, so we'll continue this tomorrow. Tina could probably put out of them at once since you can handle it. True. You know what? If it's like a physical battle, I will place my bets on Francisca because she has the whip. Francisca has the whip. Francisca has that. Alright. Anyway. Social, it's socials and if with an S. Anyway. Alright. Everyone, thank you again. So, let us find someone to raid. Who's on tonight? So, let me just double check who I have on my follow list. Alright, let's rate 3. I think the reason why I am able to rate 3 again is because their time zones have shifted. So, yep, let's go rate plain old 3. Alright. Okay, I think that's it. So everyone, thank you very much. Have a great rest of your day, rest of your night. I'll see you tomorrow for more of this. And I'll see you all next time. Bye!